Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you're all okay. So check out my most recent video, Misfits 14. I explained everything that happened on the card and my thoughts on it and how I felt about it. But now we're moving on. So I think this should be the next best fight for Salt Papi and King Kenny, which again is versus each other. So I want King Kenny fighting Salt Papi. King Kenny wants this fight. Salt Papi hasn't really mentioned anything about this fight, but King Kenny said after beating Adam Brooks.
See what happens with the Salt versus Ferrari fight, Amadeus Ferrari tonight. But a lot of people want me to fight Salt, so hopefully he wins. You know, if the money's right, if the event's right, the weight, then I'll do it. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Any other names in case he's busy in the foreseeable?
Anyone who wants it, bring it.
Said that he's going to be watching the fight and he's going to be watching the Salt Papi fight, seeing how well he does. Hopefully, if Salt Papi wins, if Salt Papi won the fight, which he did, King Kenny would have then. Salt Papi versus King Kenny is the next Misfits fight to make. That's actually a big fight. But what do I think of King Kenny versus Salt Papi, and who do I think will win, and how do I think it will go? Obviously it'll be a 5-round fight. It should be for a belt, but I don't. They need to do like a catch weight, so it's not going to be for a belt. It's just going to be a really good fight, just like KSI, Tommy Fury, Logan, Dylan Dennis. There weren't belts on the line. They were just like big fights, just because of the people who they were fighting each other. My opinion on the fight: if it's 5 rounds and King Kenny keeps it at a distance, I think King Kenny will win. If Salt Papi gets in there and scraps, because obviously we saw against the performance against Ferrari that Salt Papi has a very good speed, because when Ferrari would throw really fast, Salt Papi would do the exact same thing, which I didn't expect him to do in that fight at all. I would expect him to keep it at range, use a southpaw, use his footwork, keep it at a distance. But Salt Papi did the opposite when Ferrari came in. Because of that, now my opinion has changed a little bit on Salt Papi. So if King Kenny gets stuck in, I think Salt Papi, it's going to be Salt Papi's fight to lose. Like, Salt Papi is way better up close, especially with a southpaw as well. Southpaws are a lot harder to fight than orthodox fighters. King Kenny being an orthodox, and then Salt Papi being a southpaw. I think who should be the A side for this fight? I think the Salt Papi is the A side, because obviously he's only lost twice. I think King Kenny's lost like 3 times now. Their record: Salt Papi's 4-2, King Kenny's like 3-2. King Kenny keeps it a distance. I think it's King Kenny's fight to win. If Salt Papi gets in there scrappy, obviously he's the shorter fighter. He's probably gonna have a smaller reach as well, so he's gonna have to rush in, take a punch to give 3. So that means Salt Papi will need to up his levels a little bit, be a bit more aggressive. Don't like wait on the outside, because that's where King Kenny is going to be the most effective, being on the outside. So if King Kenny keeps it a distance, he's going to win the entire fight. If Salt Papi gets in there, scraps, actually does what he did in the Ferrari fight, where he's using that speed that he has, then I think it's Salt Papi's fight to win. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of Salt Papi versus King Kenny, and if the fight will happen this year. I can't wait for it. It'll be a very good fight. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of King Kenny versus Salt Papi. Catch you guys in a bit. Take care. Peace.
Make sure you guys go and follow me on Instagram at lewisbostock01 to keep up to date with everything that's going on. And make sure you subscribe to this channel so you guys can see all the content coming out soon.